Agriculture represents an important cornerstone in Wisconsin history, with a significant impact on the social and economic structure of the state. It's also one of the prime segments of most rural communities in Wisconsin, and farming remains a key part of Wisconsin's cultural identity. Today there are roughly 76,500 farms covering 15.5 million acres in Wisconsin, with more than 60,000 of these farms raising livestock. Although it's well known as the dairy state, many people don't realize that Wisconsin has over 500 more beef farms than dairy farms, totaling 14,800. Wisconsin's average herd size is 18 head, and it ranks 17th in the nation for number of farms with beef cattle. Beef cattle are ranked third in agricultural cash receipts for the state, behind dairy and corn. And in the upper Midwest, Wisconsin is the only state to list beef in the top 3. Bridging the gap between the beef farm and consumers, Wisconsin's meat processors offer a vital service in preparing and marketing finished beef products for the family dinner table. Wisconsin is home to over 250 meat processors who provide consumers with everything from prime cuts to a wide assortment of specialty meat products. Furthermore, Wisconsin is home to some of the largest meatpacking plants, such as American Foods Group, JBS Packerland, and Cargill Meat Solutions. Part of Wisconsin's beef notoriety is the boasting right to the invention of America's iconic food, the hamburger. In fact, Seymour, Wisconsin is known as the home of the hamburger, where in 1885, Hamburger Charlie Nagreen created and sold the first hamburgers at a fair in Seymour. Carrying on the tradition, the town even holds a burger festival on the first Saturday of August each year. Officially promoting beef in the state, the Wisconsin Beef Council is a non-profit organization funded entirely by Wisconsin's dairy, beef, and veal producers. The goal of the WBC is to build demand for beef and veal through promotion, consumer education, and research. The WBC is farmer-funded and directed, with 24 board members including beef, veal, and dairy farmers, and related industry representatives. The board has direct involvement in planning and monitoring the organization's marketing and promotional programs, which are conducted by a staff of marketing, nutrition, and communication professionals. The WBC is funded through the Beef Checkoff Program. Enacted by Congress as part of the 1985 Farm Bill, the Beef Checkoff requires all producers to pay $1 per head when a bovine animal is sold. Importers pay $2, as they are assessed an equivalent to the $1. The $1 checkoff is collected by state beef councils. 50 cents remains in the state, where the WBC Board of Directors decides how to distribute funds. The other 50 cents is sent to the Cattlemen's Beef Board, where the Beef Promotion Operating Committee allocates the funds to national checkoff programs. The Beef Promotion and Research Order, passed by Congress in 1986, details the law that governs the beef checkoff today. Connected to the checkoff process are 45 state beef councils, each directed by a state board of producers. The National Beef Checkoff is administered by the Cattlemen's Beef Board, CBB, subject to USDA oversight. The CBB membership is comprised of state producer representatives who are nominated by various agriculture groups and appointed by the U.S. Secretary of Agriculture. Research is the cornerstone for all checkoff programs. It provides the science behind everything we do. The Research, Education, and Innovation Department, or REI, manages and helps measure checkoff programs that focus on the quality, safety, nutritional value, and convenience of beef, from farm to fork. These programs provide the knowledge that sustains innovative checkoff communications and marketing programs which promote beef. In Wisconsin, beef and veal are promoted statewide via a consumer-focused website, monthly television segments, radio advertising, and both retail and food service promotions. The WBC works with educators, dietitians, home economists, restaurateurs, meat managers, nurses, physician's assistants, and various others to strengthen beef's position in the marketplace and to maintain and expand domestic and foreign beef product markets. The website, beeftips.com, is within easy reach for consumers and professionals alike and offers a variety of beef and veal recipes, preparation techniques, and cooking methods. Education about beef is also provided, including nutrition education, food safety, beef farming statistics in Wisconsin, and a resource center with current industry information, press releases, and continuing education opportunities. The WBC also works to equip beef, veal, and dairy farmers with the information they need to be everyday advocates for the beef industry. Programs such as the Masters of Beef Advocacy train producers and industry allies to equip them with tools to reach out to broader audiences within their communities. Many farmers give back to their communities. In fact, nearly 1/2 of cattlemen and women volunteer with youth organizations, and more than 1/3 donate their time to other civic organizations, compared to a national average of 7% of typical Americans. The U.S. produces 20% of the world's beef with 7% of the world's cattle. There are half as many farmers and ranchers today, feeding a population that has more than doubled to 6.8 billion people. Beef farmers work hard to be good stewards of the land and their animals, while providing safe and nutritious beef for America's dinner tables. Modern feeding practices today actually help reduce the environmental footprint. According to a Washington State University study, each pound of beef raised in 2007 compared to 1977 uses 20% less feed, 30% less land, 14% less water, and 9% less fossil fuel energy, reducing the carbon footprint of a pound of beef by 18% today. But most consumers don't recognize these accomplishments. They simply know they love beef. They love the sizzle of a steak on the grill and biting into a thick, juicy burger. They have questions, however, such as, where does beef come from? Is it safe? Is proper care given to animals and the environment? To help answer those important questions and more, the WBC is dedicated to providing consumers with truthful information about the impact of beef production on the environment, the treatment of animals in food production, the role of beef in a healthy diet, and the safety of the products we produce. Beef, it's what's for dinner.